Hi guys, in this video I'm going to share with you 10 tips for vocal health. If you are a singer, if you talk a lot, if you struggle with vocal fatigue, then these tips can really help you to put your voice in better balance. First, vocal volume. How loud do you speak? A lot of times we feel like we're not being heard, and then we're raising the volume of our voice, talking really loud, especially when we're talking over the phones or when we have some like online meetings. We feel that we need to almost push our voice through the device, but that's not the case. So if your voice is tired, then just become aware of your vocal volume and just drop it a little bit. Second, how much do you speak? Our vocal cords are muscles, and muscles need rest. So if we are used to talking the whole day, like from the morning to the evening, that's too much for our vocal cords, especially if we are using our voice for our job. So make sure that you take breaks. One really fun fact, teachers, they struggle a lot with vocal fatigue, and they found out that they are talking even more during the breaks. So when you do a lot of talking or when you do singing, make sure that then after like a longer period of talking or singing, you take half an hour break. Just start to enjoy the silence, be quiet, listen to something, listen better, and then rest your vocal cords. When your vocal cords are rested, then they're prepared for another round of talking or singing. Third, how fast do you talk? A lot of times we feel like we need to say a lot of things in a very short period of time, and we're really speeding up our talk. And you know what happens then? Then people don't understand us, and we need to say some things twice. That means double load on our vocal cords. So make sure that you're not in a rush. You breathe in, think about what you want to say, the intention, and then you say it. Don't rush through it. It's not going to make it any better if you are going to tell something in a shorter period of time. Rather say less. Less is more. Good. Now the fourth thing is water. Water is probably one of the most important things for our vocal cords. Why? Because our vocal cords are two folds that vibrate. When I'm talking, for example, right now, they are clapping, vibrating around 200 times per second. So in 1 second, they do this 200 times, which is really crazy. But if my vocal cords are dry, they are way more prone to vocal injury. So we need to make sure that our vocal cords are hydrated. But we don't, if you drink water, the water don't go directly to the vocal cords. If it would, then your vocal cord, we would start to cough. So we need to drink water. The water goes to the stomach, then it goes to the vessels, and then it slowly goes to our vocal cords. So it takes time for the water to come to the vocal cords. Sometimes singers come to the lesson and they say, oh, I was waiting outside in the waiting room and I drank 2 glasses of water. And I'm like, well, that water is not in your vocal cords yet. It takes at least 15 minutes, but more, that the water comes to the vocal cord. So make sure that if you are a voice professional, that you are keeping your vocal instrument constantly hydrated. Fifth, body posture. That's like a really easy fix, but I'm seeing more and more kids coming to the lessons and their posture is like this, because we're constantly on the electronics and our vocal cords are in our neck. So what we want to make sure for our vocal cords and our vocal health is that our neck is relaxed. As soon as our neck is tensed, our vocal cords are tensed. So make sure that your head is right above your neck, that it moves freely. Like your neck is a ball and your head moves freely. And then also relax your shoulders. Our shoulders, they need to be relaxed and opened. So this position is really good for talking or singing. And if you will think about it like many times a day, just, put your body back in a good posture and then talk or sing, and then put it back again in a good posture. And more you're going to be aware of this, more good posture will become your habit. So get rid of this habit. It's really not good for our body and our voice. Sixth, breathing. Breathing is power for our voice. So without breath, there is no voice. Try to make voice without the breath. There's no voice. So our exhale bumps into the vocal cords, then the vocal cords start to vibrate. If our breathing is not optimal, it's like we don't have a good power for our voice. So our inhale needs to be really like easy, relaxed, and we need to extend our rib cage. So like this, okay? So if our inhale is too short and too shallowy, then our vocal cords are tense. So make sure that when you inhale, when you do the inhale, your shoulders are relaxed and you just accept the air into the lower part of your lungs. That's the inhale. And then the exhale actually creates the sound. So our exhale is good that it's even, that it's not like this. I'm pushing my exhale towards my vocal cords. My vocal cords are really small and they're suffering. It's almost like you are beating them constantly with the air from below. So when you talk or when you sing, become aware of your breathing. Breathing is something that we need a little more exercise to figure it out what it means to have an optimal breath. But first is just the awareness. Awareness how your inhales are. Take time. Again, you're not in a rush. This goes together with the third tip, the speed of our talking. So take time for breathing, accept the air, and then say something. And then accept the air, and then say something. And if we're in the rush, like we're breathing like this, okay, I need to tell you this, and I need to tell you this, and this is not very good for our vocal cords. So have good posture, accept the air, and say things slower in a normal volume. Seventh, sleep. If you have vocal tiredness, or if you're like hoarse, then sleep is one of the best. Water and sleep is one of the best remedies. So take vocal rest and then go sleep. When we sleep, there is the most powerful regeneration in our body from like 12 to 2 o'clock in the morning. So make sure that you go to bed before like 11 so that your body is really really sleeping around midnight. And then your vocal cords will get the most regeneration. So really, if you're struggling with your voice, sleep can be really awesome for your voice. 8. Warm up your voice before you have some longer period of talk or singing. With singing, we actually do warm up our voice. We're more used to this, but we're talking, we're not. That's why a lot of teachers have problems, because they go straight from the bed to the classroom and they talk. Just a little bit of warm up. It could be a hum. Humming is amazing. Humming makes our vocal cords start to work. So if you just do just a little hum. Again, our vocal cords are muscles, and even before you go to do some strong sports, you go to do some jogging, you do some easy exercises so that you warm up your body. So before you go talking for an hour, make sure that you are warming up your voice with this easy vocal warm up. Relax your body, and then you can hum or any other exercise. Just that you make sure that your vocal cords are getting ready for longer work. 9. Take care of your body. Our body is our vocal instrument. That's the same. And if my body feels good, then my voice feels good. That's really connected. And a lot of times when we are facing some vocal problems, we are really focusing on our neck. Oh my God, my voice doesn't work. What should I do? And then we're doing all kind of exercises on this part. But really think about that your voice is actually your whole body. Your whole body is the instrument. And so for your voice, like any kind of sport, any relaxation technique, breathing technique, whatever, like meditation, anything that makes your body feels good, anything that makes your body feels relaxed and happy will help your voice. If your body is tense and in stress, then you have a lot of muscle tension around your neck, and that affects your vocal cords. So anything that makes your body relax, it doesn't matter what, just find things that make you happy during the day. Really, if you are happy, like inside, if you're peaceful, then your voice is peaceful. And here we get to the 10th point. Really respect your body. Listen to your body. If your voice is tired, don't be angry on your voice. Don't think like, oh my God, my voice is tired, I need to do something. And a lot of times then we go and do even like some stronger exercises. No, your voice is trying to say to you that you are doing something that's not that optimal for you. Or is it too much talking or too much singing, or you're doing something wrong. You are, having too much tension in your jaw. So your voice is kind of like your teacher. When you are your voice is tired, this is a really good way for you to find even better balance for your voice. And also, respect your voice limits. Your voice limits can sometimes be, think about what's good about your voice and then focus on what's good about your voice, where your voice shines. We are comparing too much to each other, and singers want to sing like that singer that they love, and then we are singing a lot of times things that are not good for our voice. Things that don't suit our voice. Not all the clothes are good for my body. Like too big of clothes wouldn't be good, too small clothes wouldn't be good. So I need to find what actually is good for my true, authentic voice. And don't push your voice. Don't push it somewhere where it's not. Also, if you're a singer, it's not that good singers are singers that sing high. Good singers are singers that are able to express their own voice. So focus on this. Focus more on this. Less on technique, how you're going to sing high or low or do this crazy kind of riffs. More think about who you are, where your voice is. So anytime that your voice is tired, stop. Think about what your voice wants to say to you and listen to it. This is it for today. I hope that these 10 tips will help your voice. Have fun, and we'll be seeing each other soon. Please write me some questions if you have, so that I have ideas for the future videos. Have fun.